Yo, welcome to another episode of Podcast in My Room. And yeah, I know my voice sounds different, and that's because I kind of got the fever slash flu, but I'm getting out of it now. I'm literally feeling strong. I feel good. But yeah, just this area doesn't sound very good, right? But I'm healing. I'm good. Anyways, last week was no episode, but we back. We back. Podcast in My Room is back, and bringing you some fire topics again. We're going straight into it. Topic today is on friendship. Yes, it's on friendship. It's on literally the three different types of friendship, and just how to build specific friendships, man. I feel like the world doesn't really value friendship that much. And then you hear a lot of people that like have friends, but then when you speak to them, they're like, "Nah, you're not really my friend. We just hang out, we just have fun." And all I'm seeing just people that are just scared to open up, especially you females out here. But anyways, I hope today's episode will help you guys out. Um, I've had my fair share of like friendships and relationships and just like meeting people. And I like to study people. I like to study how human behavior is. So I feel like that has kind of helped me along life's journey. So I'm gonna share a couple of my experiences. So I'll begin by saying that I wouldn't engage in a friendship or relationship prior because of disappointment. I don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want to be a disappointment. Those are two things that I've always kind of feared. I don't know why. Even at home, like I never wanted to disappoint any of my family members. And then I realized that disappointment really just equals unmet expectations. And if it's unmet expectations, now the question is, where is that expectation coming from? Is it an expectation from myself, or is it an expectation from that person? And has it been clearly communicated? So, um, antidote number one is clear expectations. Like communication is the key. Let let expectations be clearly communicated. If you all are friends, um, why don't y'all tell each other what you'll expect from each other? Set specific rules like, hey man, since you're my friend, I'm not expecting you to date any of the girls that I've dated before. Or since you're my friend, man, if I pay for lunch, you should pay for lunch the next time. You know what I'm saying? So like those kind of things. Cause now, perfect example again about the whole lunch thing. Let's say I pay lunch. Let's say we're friends, and I pay for lunch today. Then two days later we meet again, and I pay for lunch again. And I'm like, oh, probably they forgot their wallets or whatever. Or maybe I make a joke about it. Like, hey man, aren't you paying for lunch? You're like, no, no, no. You get it, you get it. I'm like, all right, cool. Third time. My expectation the third time will be I've kind of given you a little bit of a clue that you should also be paying for lunch. So if the third time I get there and maybe I end up paying for myself and then you pay for yourself, that's gonna cause a little bit of a dent in our relationship. But and I probably won't even communicate it. Or even if I do, some people are different. I'm the kind of person that just keeps quiet for a bit until I like explode. So I'll keep quiet. It'll hurt me a little bit. Then eventually I'll express and say, "Hey man, how come you never saw that? Like I was hurt by the fact that I had to spend X amount of money and you haven't even, copped out anything." But you see, I'm not disappointed, and it's just expectations that were not met. That's all. But if it was clearly communicated from the start, um, it would be better because we need to understand that friends are coming from different backgrounds and different families and different upbringings. So we do things differently. So if we can communicate on how we're gonna have this friendship, everything will go well. Everything will go well. So communicate expectations. That's number one. Number two is basically the three types of people that you need to be aware of. These people are not bad people. Hear what I'm saying? These people are not bad people. You might fall into one of the three when it comes to other people's lives. Number one is people that are for you. Like they genuinely care about you. Like these people are hard to get. They care about you. They care about your career. They care about your relationships. They care about how you're feeling, how you're doing, how's life. Like they're genuinely about you as a person and not about anything else. Anything else, yes, they care about your career and all those kind of things, but they really want to know how are you. Like they really want to be there for you. Very hard people to find. Very hard. If you find them, hold on to them. Don't let it go. These are the type of people that most of the time we're always looking for. Um, so when you do find one, and when they've passed the test of time, keep them. Don't lose them, because you're not just gonna pick up another one along the way. It's very hard to find those type of people. If you agree with me, hit me up in the comment section, because I know if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you haven't met that person, you know that that person does exist. Then number two, people that are for what you are for. This is literally people that are just for whatever you're doing. My example is in dance and crump. I've met so many people in crump. Crump is a community of, yeah, thousands of people. And in Durban itself, I've made so many friends through this. And along, as we grew up, a lot of people also stopped. And when they stopped, shockingly, at that time, our friendship stopped. So I was hurt by that, honestly, and them as well on their side. But it's only because our friendship was really based upon what we are doing and what I'm for and what they are for. We had a common thing, and we all enjoyed it. So you might have a friend like that. I don't know. You might be a musician or whatever. You might be a graphic designer or whatever. But there might be people that when you'll come together and you'll speak about this thing, it is fire. Like it's just amazing. It might be games. It might be just career. It might be just about a soft life. It might just be about anything. But you're like for that thing when you're together. Like it's just about that, and you're really good at it. And like I said, like the disappointing thing is that once you stop or they stop, the friendship ends. The friendship ends. And no matter how much you may try to repair and try and fix things, the biggest problem about that is they were not for you as a person. They were not about you. They were about the thing that you guys are doing, not really about you. They weren't the first type of people that I spoke about. So it's going to be very hard to build that relationship all over again. Third types of people, a comrade, people that are just against what you're against. So you'll find that there are people that are just, if this is a specific thing, I'm not going to mention any organizations or whatever, but if there's a specific thing that you're against, that person as well is against it. This person doesn't care about you. They don't care about what you are for, about your career and what you do. They just care about this thing that you are against and that you hate. So you'll normally build friendship around that. The day you decide that, you know what, I'm not really against this thing anymore. I want us to all be a happy family. Or the day you just over it is the day your friendship ends. They'll jump onto another boat or another friendship with someone that hates that specific thing. So your friendship will definitely end, because this person doesn't care about what you're for and what you're doing, and they don't care about the kind of person you are. Like when I say don't care, I'm not trying to be super mean, but I just mean that it's not the main priority. Like that's not the thing that attracted them to you. What attracted them to you was literally this thing that you're against. So, like I said, I'm not gonna make examples. Y'all can try and figure it out yourselves. You're gonna try and figure it out yourself. But yeah, as soon as you leave that specific thing, it's over, man. The friendship is over. Ah, man, I'm doing really well. This is like my second take, by the way, and this one's faster. I'm so happy, so happy. Right, got two more points, and I'm done. Last one is, second to last one is, you need to know what kind of friend specializes in what in your life. This again helps you with the whole expectation thing I spoke about earlier. There's certain friends that are really good when it comes to advising you on relationships, like maybe about you and your partner, or about you and your boss, on how to handle people. Some people are really good at that. Like you can sit down with them and say, "Hey, I have a problem. How do I handle this situation with this person?" And they'll give you some solid advice. Then some people are really good when it comes to financial stuff. Like when you're in a financial problem, and I'm not talking about borrowing money. I'm not talking about borrowing money. I'm talking about literally getting advice on how to grow your money, save your money, or I don't know, do whatever you have to do with your money. If you need some advice, there's some friends that are like that and they're really good at it. My point is, if you have a toothache, you don't go to a doctor that specializes with an ear or whatever. You go to an actual dentist. So if you have a relationship problem, or you're trying to figure out how to solve an issue with your boss, don't go to the financial guy, because they may not really know how to handle those kind of situations. So they might give you advice that you might walk away and feel even more depressed, maybe, about your situation, and you may feel like they weren't even listening to you, or they don't care about your problem. And the truth is, it's not that they don't care. They don't know what to, they don't specialize in that. Like, they're just not they in their relationship with you. They're really good as a person when it comes to the financial side. So you need to maximize what your friends are good at, but only you can identify that. You as the friend as well need to be able to identify, okay, this person I go to for this person I go to for this person I go to for this, and so forth. So don't mess it up. It's actually your fault. I've realized that a lot of things, I don't blame people, especially when it comes to friendships, and I never blame people. I blame myself. Because if I get hurt in any way, I got into that situation head first. I never stood back and examined it, and examined the people and the person before I engage in anything. So if you get hurt, honestly, it's your fault. It's your fault. You just made a wrong call. Then the last point, which is one of the most important ones, if you forget anything, don't forget this. It's about depositing and withdrawing. See, in a friendship and relationship, it's really about depositing and withdrawing. Like, I can't, when someone fully explained this to me, it like blew my mind. Like, it really blew my mind, and it changed my relationship and my friendship as well. And it made me understand when someone is in my life and they really, if I classify them as the type A, the first type that are always there for me, I understand that they are the ones that deposit the most in my life. So what do I mean? When I say deposit, I mean like being there for your friend, helping them out, you doing stuff for them, not just financial things and all that, not just buying gifts, but I'm talking about emotionally being there for them, spending time with them. When they call, being able to pick up the phone. When they need help, you are there to help them. Those are all deposits. Because, my friend, you will make a withdrawal. You will one day make a withdrawal. And when you make a withdrawal, you don't want it to hurt your friend. You don't want it to be, man, like, but I always do this for this person, and or this person never does anything for me, but then here they are withdrawing for the 10th time this week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of friendship and relationships end because of that. A lot of it. So be careful on those kind of things. Like, if you really value somebody, make deposits. Make deposits. I would like to make more deposits and less withdrawals. So make deposits. Deposit into your friendship. Like, deposit to your friend. Help them out. Be there. You as a person, be there for them. Because like I said, one day, maybe not even one day, very soon, the next week, you will make a withdrawal. And when you make a withdrawal, when you say, hey man, can you please pick me up from the airport? I don't have money for Uber, or I don't want to pay money for Uber, it's expensive. Can you come through and pick me up, bro? I'll pay for coffee. We can sit and chat. When you say that, they'll be glad to do it. Like, they'll be like, yo man, what time? Let's have coffee at Mhlanga. Let's have coffee at here. Let's do it. I'm there. What time? You know what I'm saying? those are the kind of friends you want. But you can only get those kind of friends if you make the deposits. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. Share this with somebody. Hope it helps you, and I hope it helps you cultivate and develop good and strong friendship and relationships, and stop this thing of people are fake and all these kind of things. You're just unable to identify and put people in the right categories, right? So you just gotta be a little bit more smarter. Otherwise, subscribe, like, share, and please, let's try and reach 1,000 subscribers. Can we do that by the end of the year? Yeah, it's a scary number, but I think we can. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week. This is Podcast in My Room. I will see you guys next week.